Getting real. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Brenda, and it's a great Sunday afternoon. Is it? It really is, if you think about the wonderful things that we can focus on, like being real. How do you focus on being real? Just do this. Look at the camera. What camera? Everybody does selfies. Maybe they won't admit it, but they like to look at themselves. And so getting real with looking at yourself is the topic for the moment. Getting real in a world of questionable things going on, and you don't know what is real. Is the news real? Is what I'm looking in the mirror real? Do I really need these glasses to see? Do I look better without them? When I put them on, I see the real thing. Imperfections? Yes. These are real plants behind me. This one's even real. I didn't know. But, with so many things that are not realistic, how do we find ourselves? How do we find the way we're acting, the way we're perceiving things? Are we being honest? Is honest and being real the same thing? Are you dishonest? Wow, that's a heavy question. Sometimes we could be dishonest with ourselves. And sometimes we could be dishonest not knowing we're being dishonest. So when you say, I want to get real, what does that even mean? I know I've said that before, but what does it mean? Going to a church says real life church. Real life versus pretend life? Does that mean everybody that goes in there is being real? Politicians, you could talk about, is that guy for real? Is he for real? But my desire, my plan now is to begin my channel with being really real, raw emotions. And some days I might be in a good place and act accordingly. Some days I may not be. I believe in writing journals. And I start out my day with writing at least 5 things that I could be thankful for. And be real. Be realistic. What am I thankful for? My breath. My heartbeats. Things that are around me. A cat that comes by and nudges you and say, hey. There's all kinds of things we could be thankful for. Now they're even making pretend, not just stuffed animals, robot type puppies and dogs. So people can enjoy the companionship of it, but they're not real. And it's like, how far do we go with this whole thing? Now I confess, my hair's not my real natural color. But that's okay. I'm an artist and I love to play with color, and so why not color my hair? Do what I want, right? But be real about it. It would not be real if I go, oh no, this is really my color of my hair. Well, and in the world that we live in, theoretically or technically, I guess it is in the sense it's on me, but the color, didn't come naturally. So during this time, I'm going to let you know, starting now, my first time, with this new channel. Starting now, I want to be really honest with you and talk about all the different things that you can let me know you might want to talk about. I'm a good listener. So your feedback or your comments or however that works, you know. I'll respond to that. My profession is I'm retired, dealing with mental health, and you could call me a counselor, you know, a therapist, blah, whatever. Labels are labels, right? But at this point, my heart now is to be able to be, as a heart mender, speak to you about the spiritual, if you want, psychological, my profession, you know, or the biological things that are affecting you, really. So I will be learning as I go along. Thank you for your patience as I learn. I'm not cutting this and adding wowie kazowie green screen, you know, things behind me. I may be up at the lake, I might be up in the mountains, I might be sitting at somebody's kitchen table. However that looks, one thing you can count on is I'll be real. I don't play surface. I don't like to do surface stuff. Some people do, that's how they survive. And, you know, in my story, there's a whole lot of survival stuff going on in my world, is that I survived this or that, you know. In reality, I could have, should have, and would have been dead if God had not intervened. And so since I'm still alive in my, as you can see, senior years, I'm going to be able to be available to help share things with you. Sometimes I might be talking to other people and you get to listen. It's really cool to be that kind of fly on the wall, you know? You get to hear juicy stuff and it's like you're not there, so you don't have to get involved in the trauma or the drama. But the whole thing is getting real. Real life, right? Real life. What does that look like? And sometimes when real life looks really scary, we want to go somewhere else. Not necessarily Mars, that's not what I mean. Get stoned, get drunk, get busy, isolate, shut down, or the other extreme, busy, busy, busy. Look at me, all is well. And it's like, not really. Oh wait, really? Really? So here I am, wanting to encourage you to find out who you are. What does that mean? How many people are like going, oh yeah, this is a way, introspection? No. That's not intersection or introspection, or, you know, we're inspecting inside of ourselves. I can't see inside myself. I can sit and dwell on trying to figure things out, but it's kind of like worry. It doesn't work anyway, so why bother? But getting real is a really important thing to do. And if you don't know how, feel free to contact me. We could maybe figure that out together. Some kind of tip. Ever learning, but never coming to the knowledge. You know, we're always looking for answers, especially if we're scrolling. I'll listen to this, I'll look at that, I'll try that. But getting down to the basics, what are the basics? Number one, being real with you. Who are you? People say, who are you? It's like, not what do you do? That's a whole different story. What do? I talk. I breathe, I move, I love. I get sad or scared sometimes. I got broke, and then I healed, and then, you know, rode a motorcycle, and got broke again, but not really, but got hurt pretty bad. Nevertheless, you know, life goes on, and so sometimes we have to change things because we want to be true to ourselves and be real, realistic, and know what we desire. Truth is wonderful because truth sets you free. And truth and being real, they kind of go together if you think about it. So I'm really excited, and I'm going to invite you to do what you need to do to take care of yourself and be real. Until next time, Hope this is helpful.